Good morning. It is almost dead on sunrise, so we're gonna be leaving soon, and just came out of the truck stop with the essentials. You know how it is. It's how I start every single morning. If not, woo, really sets the tone for a great day. Okay, I got a question. I got a question for you guys. Now, when I'm washing my face, I like the water out of the sink to be absolutely as ice cold as possible. I'm not kidding you. The colder, the better. The absolute colder, the better. Is anybody else like that? Is anybody else like that? Am I weird? I literally cannot get enough. And the reason I'm asking is because every time I go, you know, I use the sink, the handle is almost never on the cold. You'll find it all the way to the hot. You'll find it in the middle, usually. But very, very, very rarely will you actually find it all the way cold. So I have a feeling I'm weird. But anyway, these are the kinds of things that I think about. These are the kinds of things you're gonna get from this channel. Yep, the inner workings of a madman. So, had a great conversation last night. Oh, he's already gone. Wow, okay. Well, Raheem, who was parked over there, Raheem, we talked last night, and man, it was a pleasure to meet you. And I appreciate the conversation. He's a fellow Landstar guy. He was actually, his truck was still there whenever I went inside. And I don't see him. Oh, he is over at the pump. Well, I'm about to roll out, but yeah, we had a great conversation last night about some things. And I'm excited because I think it really pushed me in the direction that I was kind of thinking. Not the exact same direction that I was thinking, but kind of similar. And excited for that. So we're gonna make that happen. You guys will probably see that in about the next 2 weeks or so. And so I'm sitting over here. And last night I was parked right here where this parking lot's at. But let's see, at about, gosh, I don't know, maybe 9 o'clock, something like that. You see how there's 4 of these lined up? There were 6 of them. You know, when you're parking, when you're making your own spot, you gotta be smarter than that. I mean, they basically had the entire workshop. They had the whole thing shut down. The whole thing. And then he made me move as well, but because I'm oversized, you know, he let me kind of come back here and park back here. I think this Virginia company has, you know, some kind of rights to do it, but anyway, that's why I was pointing all of that out. We're gonna get in there, get everything checked out, and then get rolling. Look how cold it is. My tarps are frosted. That's why I don't like to touch them. Looks good. I'll pull on those well, I pulled on them last night actually, so I don't have to this morning. But it's always good to double check just to see if anybody has jacked with your work. Nobody has. Flags are all here. I did leave them on the truck overnight. Normally don't. I don't know. All this editing has my mind going crazy. Anyway, let's get rolling. So just crossed into Mississippi, just came out of the scale house, didn't film anything before that, but ooh, they're busy over here now. Look at all that. They're busy. This is coming out of Alabama going into Mississippi. She looked at my permit and looked up and goes, "Do you have an escort?" I'm like, "Oh God, what did I miss?" She started laughing. She was like, "Oh no, I just didn't read it." And was asking, I was like, "Oh, okay, that's good." But that is a good looking Pete right there. Look at that color. I love it. that baby blue looking color. But I want to wait till they move to show you this. This is the reason why you get truck washes. Like, he should have washed the van. I'm pretty sure he's getting inspected because of all that soot that's going back. I could be wrong, but kind of seems like it to me. Anyway, here she is in all her glory. I realized I don't have a good picture of it. You know, not like a really good one like this. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Look at that drop visor. I know. Somebody made a comment. They're like, I don't think aerodynamic trucks can ever look aggressive. And you know what? I mean, I agree with you. It looks as aggressive as it can. So at least give me that. He did say that it looked nice though, so I do appreciate that. But I completely understand. You know, it's not a hood truck. You know, I'm not even trying to. You know, it's not a show truck and definitely not a hood truck. But she's mine, and I love her anyway. Well, I had the GoPro on coming through Jackson. We're now leaving Jackson. And the whole reason I turned it on is because I was going to stop back there at the Petro. I'm being rerouted, and I talked about this a little bit on yesterday's vlog. I'm being rerouted down 55 and then cutting over through Natchez. I don't know if it's Natchez, Mississippi or Natchez, Louisiana, but Natchez, and over to 49 because of some construction up there on 20. Now, I had to cut all of that because it was just like there's just a bunch of stupidity. Just so much stupidity going on. I don't want to get into it because I don't want to complain, but Jackson, Mississippi, the stupidity is strong with you today. So anyway, other than Jackson, Mississippi, it's been a fairly pleasant day. You know, just cruising along and really haven't had any issue, making good time. Traffic has been next to nothing. People have been courteous. You know, they've been getting out of the way, and it's because this load is so big. Took some, oh, well, you saw it. It was video. It wasn't, I thought I was taking pictures earlier. It wasn't, you saw how, you know, how big it is. It's not that it's such a massive load. It's just that it's a large load, and being oversized, sticking out, hanging out over like that. Kind of the larger the load, the more respect you get. That's what I'm coming to experience in the little bit of experience that I have doing oversized. I'm certainly not the most experienced, so just from my experience so far, that's what I've noticed. And this thing is commanding a lot of respect, which is definitely nice. It's much appreciated when, you know, you've got something that's oversized at all. You know, if you're hanging over the sides of the trailer, you know, it's nice to get that respect whatsoever. But it's been really good today, so enjoying that. And yeah, not a whole lot to report, just enjoying this. I'm gonna stop up here at one of these truck stops. There's not a large truck stop over here. There's a few mom and pops along the way, but I will be stopping soon because I'm getting hungry. It's about that time. I've got about 15 minutes before my eating window opens up, and I'm gonna try to actually eat everything today. I might, you know what? I might go into the diet. I might just do that today. So yeah, I will. I'll say that. There were a lot of people that were asking about my diet and kind of what I'm doing, and yeah. I'll go ahead and do that on this vlog. I'll get into everything that I eat, everything that goes into my mouth. I'm not gonna get into the why yet, but I will show you what all I'm taking in this video. So hang around if that's something you're interested in. I won't spend a lot of time on it. I'll just kind of show it and say what it is, so that way I'm not, you know, the other people that aren't interested in what I'm eating, they don't, you know, I give them something to watch too. So anyway, don't forget, hit that like button if you're new to the channel. Please click that subscribe button, ring that notification bell so you know when the next vlog is coming out. Every day that I'm out here on the road in 2021, I am aiming to put a video out. So essentially a daily vlog of my trucking life. That's what I'm shooting for, and so far so good. But we are just a few days into 2021, so have a long way to go. But
putting it down, doing it to it, and really enjoying it so far. You know, it's showing a different side of me that, you know, most people haven't seen of me on YouTube. I've been on YouTube for about 2.5 years now, maybe even a little over 2.5 years, and this is definitely showing a different side of me. You're getting to learn who I actually am. So I hope you guys are enjoying that. Leave a comment down below. Let me know, are you enjoying this, or do you prefer the higher quality vlogs, as I like to call them? I put out, if you don't know about those, there's a playlist that you can find, and I think I call it high quality trucking videos or vlogs or something like that. It says high quality something, and put out some very highly produced content, and you should definitely check those out. They're very entertaining and worth watching, I think. So anyway, we'll catch up with you here whenever I stop to grab my tea.
All right, so like I said, I stopped at this rest area on 55 southbound, and now I've broken my fast a little while ago, and I've got shaker bottles. I've got a few on the truck, and what I do is this is kind of what I would consider breakfast. My eating window is between like noon and 8. Okay, so I do a 16-hour fast with 8 hours of eating. I try to go for longer, but most days I don't make it, you know, I don't make it past that 16-hour mark. So what's in my shake? 1 scoop of protein and 1 scoop of green superfoods. This gives me a lot of the micronutrients that I'm missing, as well as extracts from like fruits and vegetables that I don't get throughout the day. And this is an animal-based protein, kind of like organic, I guess you could say. I just didn't want to go. I want to go as little processed as I possibly can. And then I have cans of this right now. It's mineral water, but the lime, I'm not crazy about the lime. It's okay. I like that Topo Chico, I think is what it's called. They make a lime mineral water that I very much like. Anyway, the whole point of that is to get me through that morning if I'm really hungry. It gets me through that fast period, or that ghrelin hormone that's spiking, kind of gets you on the other side of that spike. And then also I eat a what's called a Quest bar. Have one of these every day. These are really, really good. There's only 1 gram of sugar in it, but it has 14 grams of fiber, as well as 21 grams of protein. So really, really good stuff. And that's it. You know, that's it for breakfast. But like I said, if it goes in here, it goes on here. And I've also had, I've put 2 cups of coffee, because I will inevitably get another cup of coffee today at some point. I always have 1 in the morning, and then I have a second at some point during the day, usually in the mornings, to also get me through, you know, kind of that fasting period. But, you know, on this load here, kind of hot, so trying to put down as many miles as I possibly can during the daylight, because that's all that I can travel.
So putting down that mileage today. Essentially, try to stop as absolutely little as possible. Keep the doors closed and cover as much ground as possible. I don't think I'm going to make it all the way to Shreveport. I am going to try. I'm going to try, but I have a feeling it's not going to work out. I'm going to give it the old college try, though, and try to get over there. If I can get over there, that leaves me 3 hours to drive in the morning. So roughly leaving at about 7 a.m. puts me there at the receiver, 10:30, probably 10:30. I will definitely have to stop to eat, I'm sure. And then it'd be in Dallas. Well, it's more over by Lancaster, so I shouldn't really hit too much traffic. Shouldn't be that bad. So yeah, probably about 10:15 or so is what time I should be rolling in. So that's not too bad. And then I figured something else out here. I figured out why I couldn't place where Natchez, the city of Natchez, which state it's in, because it's one of those border towns. It's in both. So that's why I'm so confused, because I guess I've heard it both ways, and that's why I just couldn't figure it out, but I got it figured out now. So our route, the turn off to turn on the beaten path, is about a half a mile ahead. And it doesn't look too bad. I don't think I've ever traveled over here. I have not ever traveled over here, and so I don't know. You know, I don't know if this is a good road. I don't know if it's clean. I don't, you know, if I'm passing through a bunch of little towns, obviously I'm going to get slowed down in the city of Natchez. But other than that, I'm not 100% sure. I would imagine, you know, being that this is an oversized route, it's probably pretty good road. But you would definitely be surprised at some of the roads that I've been on, you know, with an oversized load. It's pretty shocking, actually, some of the stuff that they will send you down or try to send you down. But this, I've got pretty high hopes for this. I think we should be okay. We'll see. We'll see. It's a pretty simple route. It's just 84 across, you know, once you come off 55, shooting across 84 west all the way. 84, it says, you know, you're kind of turning on 61, but really 84 and 61 are the same road. They merge. And then from that point, you hop on 425, which that's where I will cross into Louisiana. And then take a left on Highway 28, and then it's 28 all the way to Alexandria. You know, there's a little, it's either a loop or a spur over there. I think it's 167. That'll take me on over to 49, and then from there it's 49 all the way up to Shreveport and over. So pretty easy once I hit 49. Should be wide open. Not going to hit any traffic in Shreveport. Well, I say that. I am going to be rolling through there at like 5:30, so we'll rephrase that. Hopefully there's no traffic. But see what I mean? Like, you know, it's it's 2-lane divided highway. So that, you know, 2-lane divided highway, you can certainly make good time on. It just depends how many little towns that I have to go through. Well, sorry about that, guys. I've been talking for the past 10 minutes because I thought y'all were listening to me. And the way that y'all listen to me is I actually have to press the record button. I didn't do my job. Oh man, kind of a bummer. Anyway, Natchez is a pretty little town, and the Mississippi River runneth through it, and it was a nice bridge to cross. So if I ever happen to come this way again, I'll make sure that the camera is actually on. Nothing I can do about it now. I can't kick it in reverse. I can't turn around. Not a big fan of U-turns, so you guys were dying to see the Mississippi Bridge in Natchez, Mississippi. My apologies. We're now in Louisiana because I think I covered this earlier. Natchez is actually one of those border towns that's in Mississippi and Louisiana, so pretty cool. This is the Louisiana side. No kidding, it looks different, and that's strange to me. You guys can't really compare because I don't know how to hit a record button, but I assure you it looks different. It's like the structures of the building, like the architecture looks different. Not worse, just different. Though I will say the Mississippi side was very, very pretty. I will say that. But anyway, we're still making good time here. Making good time so far. It's the only time we really slowed down is actually here in the city. Other than that, it was pedal to the metal all the way, as much as it can be. So not much you can ask for that, you know? sunshine, got some cool weather. Not cold, not hot, cool. And do not have traffic, so as a truck driver, I don't think we can ask for more than that. Well, as you can see, it's now raining, which is not a problem. You can still drive oversized when it's raining. The problem is the yellow and red band that's moving through the middle of the storm. That I'm not supposed to be able to drive through. And then on top of that, bad thing is I have to wind up shutting down kind of early. I'm about, I don't know, 70 miles from the truck stops on the west side of Shreveport. So that's all right. I mean, I did good. I did good today. I could have gotten another 40 miles up the road if this rain hadn't set in, but other than that, it's fine. No big deal. Me and this guy in front of us, we're just cruising along. He's oversized. I can see his flag sticking out. I don't know what that is sticking outside that tractor room. Not sure, but anyway, pretty simple day today, yeah. It's completely off the rails with the diet. So unfortunately, I can't do it today. I will do it in another vlog. I'll do it in another vlog because I'm not going to be able. I'm literally not going to be able to eat enough in one sitting in order to catch myself back up on all the calories that I need. It's interesting, you know, you can go to McDonald's and rack up 2,000 calories real quick. Actually, more than that if you get a regular soda. So you can rack it up super quick. But if you eat healthy food, 2,000 calories is a lot. I mean a lot. And yeah, that's just not happening for me. So it is what it is, which is fine. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and roll her on in there. Should be pulling in probably about 11, which is a lot later than I wanted to be. It is possible, you know, still looked at the load board, I mean, just a couple of times because I've pretty much been driving all day today. Looked at it a couple times. Wasn't too impressed with everything. I'm considering making a change, and especially after the conversation I had last night with you, Raheem. Pretty sure that that's going to go down. So I don't know how I want to handle that. I don't know if I want to take a load out, you know, this weekend, or just grab a load back to the house. I'm not sure. I'm going to figure all of that out though. Hit that subscribe button if you want to find out what's going on. If you want to stay on top of these things. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you very much. Don't forget, hit that like button. But as always, guys, stay driven.